pressed into keep left over 70, 6 right over bump. Hello and welcome to this video. I guess if you're here, you're interested in DiRT Rally 2.0 pace notes on how they're made. My name is John Armstrong and I am the rally consultant on DiRT Rally 2.0 for Codemasters. Going to be giving you an insight on how we make the pace notes for our rally game. The diagram you can see on the right hand side of this image. This is the pace note system that we use in DiRT Rally 2.0. It is the 6th fastest system which Colin McRae used throughout his career, and it's a very popular system worldwide. What I use in real life is an angle based system, which is like 10 degrees is the fastest, down to 90 degrees, which is a 90-degree corner, and then you get into hairpins. But the system we have, which you can see on the screen, starts with 6th fastest, which is the smallest angled corner, and sort of represents a 6th gear speed corner, and then you go right down to 5th gear, 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd gear, 1st gear, then your square right, and then into the hairpins. So yeah, it's easy to follow. It's basically, if you hear 3 right over crest, that means you should take it in 3rd gear. If you hear 6 right, it means you should take that corner fast as possible as you can. So if you're coming out of a slow corner and you hear 6 right, that means you should take the corner flat out. But if you're already coming at the corner very fast and you hear 6 right, it means you can continue to take that flat out as well. The process of making the pace notes starts with me driving through the stage at a sort of average speed of about 50 kilometers per hour, and then this allows me to send that to Phil Mills, and he will write down and manufacture the pace notes in his pace note book, which he will then send back to me. As you can see on the screen now, there's a picture of what the pace note book looks like, and then all the shorthand writing that Phil puts down. So if you look at the top left, that says keep middle over bump jump and 6 left long 50, keep middle over jump to keep middle over big jump 150, caution 6 left over crest long tightens 50. Quite hard to understand whenever you see it in that form. This is how Phil sends it back to me, then I read these notes back to myself going through the stage and make any adjustments. So I'm going to show you now how I do that. I actually drive through the stage at a slow pace and record myself driving through the stage as I would in a recce, and I record what I say of what I think this stage should be. So basically I'm in the D-box room today checking pace notes. So Phil Mills has sent me back his pace notes that he's made for stages like Poland, and basically I drive through the stage on the D-box, so I feel all the bumps and jumps, and I record myself what I think the stage should be. Then I compare it with Phil's, and we sort of have a combination of two people's view of the stage, and then that makes it really accurate, that they're very precise for the corners and jumps and angles of the corners. So it's a really good way to work, and it's a fun job to get into virtually recce stages and sort of see what I see and then write it down on paper. Right over crest, then to keep left over 70, 6 right over bump. Opens over crest into 6 left. Caution extra long tightens 3 over crest. Once the pace notes are finalised, we put Phil Mills in a motion platform that you can see now on screen, and basically this puts motion and stress into his voice, so it sounds like he's actually going down the stage that you're driving, and this makes it sound so authentic. You know, Phil is sitting beside you in your bedroom or wherever you like to play DiRT Rally 2.0, but it makes it very authentic, and Phil does a great job on calling the notes, and the D-box really gets that emotion into his voice. There's 3 different speeds, so there's a low stress speed, medium pace, and then a fast pace, and depending on how fast you're going through the stage, you will get different pace of notes from Phil. So if you're really having a on the edge run, you're going to hear a lot more stress in his voice, but if you're you know, coming out of a slow hairpin, it will sound a lot more relaxed, and you'll know that Phil's almost like taking a breather from the pace. But yeah, it really just depends on how quickly you're going through the stage, and it will trigger different speeds from our recording sessions. Once we have all the audio recorded with Phil Mills, it's a matter of then putting the pace notes into the game, and this is something that I do. I use the co-driver tools that we have in Codemasters to put these in, and what we do first is decide where we're going to split the pace notes into chunks. Usually it's about 3 notes maximum, and then that will be triggered along the track. Whenever you come through that trigger point, it will trigger that audio. There's quite a lot of work on that. It's probably the more boring side of things, putting the trigger points along the track and the delays between the timings, making sure everything's in time and that it all matches up to the expectation that obviously I would have driving through the stage at a high pace. So yeah guys, I think that's it for this video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more Dirt Rally 2.0 content. I will be trying to bring more when I can. Probably try to do a more in-depth tutorial on pace notes and what each part of it means and all the descriptive parts of the pace notes. So if that's something you would like, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon.